Hello my friends and welcome back, and have I got a recipe for you today. This one is from the 1950s. It's a Southern chocolate cobbler. It is over the top, amazing, delicious, real people pleaser. When I'm telling you, this is a no-fail recipe, and you can make it ahead, put it in the refrigerator, rewarm it. You can freeze it and it will keep up to like 3 months or so in the freezer, but it's so simple and easy, you can make it fresh every time. That's what I do. So let's get started. We're gonna take our baking dish and 1/2 cup of butter, which is 1 stick. You can use salted or unsalted. I'm using salted. If you use unsalted, you might want to put a pinch of salt into your recipe, but that's up to you. So we're gonna go ahead and put that right on into the pan. Now, we're gonna turn the oven on 350 to preheat. We're gonna stick this right on into the oven to get it to start melting. Alrighty now, so while that butter's melting, let's get on to the next part. So we're gonna add 1 cup of regular flour, 1 cup of regular sugar. We're gonna add 3/4 of a cup of milk. Now you can use any kind of milk you want. I am using whole milk. We're gonna add in 1 tablespoon of vanilla. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And we are going to use 2 tablespoons of cocoa. Let's see how easy this is to open. A lot of times they don't make it so easy. Alrighty, so as I was saying, it wasn't so easy to open. So 2 really healthy tablespoons of cocoa powder. And you can use any brand that you'd like. And we're gonna go ahead and mix this all together. So it'll be kind of like a batter, and it's gonna be good. It already smells amazing, and I can't wait for this to be done. Alrighty, once we have the batter all mixed together, we're gonna set that off to the side and grab another bowl. In this bowl, we're gonna add in 1 cup of regular sugar, and 1/4 of a cup of that dark cocoa again. And we're gonna mix this all together. And then we're gonna be ready to get on to the assembly line of this recipe. And oh my gosh, I can't wait. Now to the fun part. Now the butter's melted, just be careful because your pan is hot. Now we're gonna start by taking our batter and we're gonna go ahead and just pour this right on top of the butter. Now you're not gonna stir this in. Make sure that you get it on there and kind of try to make sure that you spread it out as evenly as you can, but not to worry. It's gonna be so good and it will spread out on its own, but we're not gonna mix this. Make sure you get it all though, because you want all that yummy goodness. You know, I almost feel like I should be using a Southern accent for this, but I'm telling you, you don't have to be from the South to really grow to love and enjoy this recipe. So next we're going to take, remember that powdered sugar mix we made? We're going to go ahead and we're going to evenly disperse this right over the top. And we're going to use it all. Once you have that all in the pan, we're going to take 1.5 cups of boiling water and pour it right over the top. Just kind of do it slowly. Now we're not gonna mix this. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in that preheated oven at 350. It's gonna take about 25 to 30 minutes. Keep an eye on it. And then we're gonna take it out of the oven and it's gonna need to cool for at least 20 minutes and then it'll be time for a good old-fashioned tasty taste. I can't wait. I love this recipe. Alrighty now, it's cooled down and it looks super, super delicious. So it recommends that you serve it with some vanilla ice cream and or whipped cream. So believe it or not, I've been wanting to try this brand and they didn't have any vanilla. How can they not have vanilla? But they have this one, it was called Malted Moo Shake, which is just vanilla ice cream with chocolate pieces in it. Like, okay. All right, so I'm gonna serve some up and it's really kind of got that like lava pudding kind of thing going on. Put a good I'm gonna serve some up for Meg and I, but look, does that look delicious? All right, now let me put some ice cream on here. I'm just gonna put a small amount of ice cream, small amount of whipped cream. I should probably take it out, let it soften first, but there we go. So I'll just put a little hunk of ice cream and get a little squirty squirt. Now I'm gonna make up another one, and it's gonna be time for the tasty taste. Yum.